Hi, in today's video I'm going to show you how to install the FFmpeg Rust scripts on macOS X. These are a port of my original FFmpeg shell scripts to Rust, and on macOS X we need to manually build these with Rust because I can't build the binaries for macOS X using NixOS. So I'm going to scroll down to the installation instructions and click Mac. And these are the steps that you need to go through to get these scripts installed. So first of all, you actually need to install Xcode. And you can do that by running xcode-select-install. This will take a little time to download and install Xcode. And as I said, you do need to install Rust on the Mac to actually compile the scripts, which doesn't take a long time. And you can do that by installing the Rust toolchain using rustup by running this command in the terminal. After that, we're actually going to install Homebrew to install some of the external dependencies for the script, which are FFmpeg, yt-dlp, dino and fd. So to install Homebrew, you can run the following command in the terminal, just by copying and pasting that into the terminal. When the installer finishes, look for the next step section in your terminal. You must run the commands provided there to add Homebrew to your system path. I don't have a Mac anymore to go through the steps for you, but that does ring a bell on the steps that you need to do to actually get Homebrew set up. So once you have Homebrew set up, what you need to do is install the external dependencies by running the following command in the terminal, and that's brew install FFmpeg, yt-dlp, dino and fd. What you need to do then is create a bin directory to store the scripts, and you can do that by running make-dir-p:/bin, and then edit your zsh-env file, which is the default shell on macOS these days. And what you need to do is add in this bit of code to set up the path for the bin directory. So you can see here path home bin path, and that will add the path to your the bin directory to your system path. You can then source the zsh-env file. If you're actually using bash, the steps are similar. You edit your bash rc, set up the path for the Rust scripts by adding home bin to your path, and then source your bash rc file. Once you've done that, you can then compile and install the script. So what you need to do first of all is create a directory to store the Git repository in your home folder. So for example, make dir-p:/git, change into the Git directory, and then run the following command to clone the repository. What you can then do is change into that directory and then build the project with cargo by running cargo build --release. When you run cargo build release, Rust places the binaries in the target release folder. So what you can do is copy the scripts to the bin directory in your home by running cp target release wildcard ~bin. What you need to do is check that actually hasn't copied any other files that end in .d. And if you've copied those to your bin directory, you can remove them. So that's all the steps you need to complete to get this set up on the Mac. As I said, I can't actually build the binaries on NixOS for the Mac because it requires linking against specific SDK files and headers which aren't present on NixOS. So I'll leave a link to the full overview of the project and all the scripts with demos on how you use them in the video description.